What up, people? This is your boy SoCal. Now, really quick, before I start this video about loyalty, look at this lid, man. Look at my hat. Look at all the space. I'm not buying hats that are too big. It's just, look at this, 2 fingers. It's just, with all this weight loss, nothing's fitting me. Not my hats, not my clothes. So, but check this out. Loyalty. First of all, how many of you guys at the current spot that you're at right now, if you're an employee, how many of you guys think that they're going to be loyal to you? If you guys remember back in the days when our parents and grandparents and all that had jobs, remember their jobs were always loyal to them, right? Because back then, a lot of companies were owned by family members, or not your family member, but like a mom and pop's business or something like that, right? So anytime stuff was slow, the owner of the company would be like, "Well, shoot, man, we don't want to lay out. We don't want to lay off or fire old Billy. He's been with us for so long. He has a wife. He has kids. Let's just try to get through it, right?" And that's what they used to do. And a lot of people back then, they used to work there 20, 30 years and retire. And that's not like that these days. There's no loyalty. These companies have no loyalty to their employees. So check this out. Read that message. We regret to inform you, everyone, the Celadon Group, we have filed for Chapter 11. Look at that. It's crazy, right? I know you guys remember some of these businesses. Blockbuster. Remember when Blockbuster was around? How long were they around before they went out of business? And look at this one. This one filed for bankruptcy. How about a long-time store, Toys R Us, going out of business? Look how long they've been around. I know what you're thinking. And look at Montgomery Ward out of business. I know everybody's like, my job won't go out of business. Look at all this. Do you understand? Where's the loyalty? 2019 trucking companies' closures so far have doubled since 2018. Man, this one closed abruptly. Nobody knew nothing. Just bam, closed. Look at this. 3,000 truck drivers out of work in 2019. Look at this. 640 trucking companies went bankrupt in 2019. Even a hospital, the oldest hospital, is closing and putting everybody out of work. Tell me what you think about that. How many of these hospital employees thought they're going to be out of work? Comment below what you guys thinking about that. You think they expected this? Companies have no loyalty to their employees. None. Now, you might be saying, but SoCal, hang on there. I work at a dairy, and I know the owner, and they're real loyal to me. Okay, so there's probably going to be a handful of you guys out there that have employers that are loyal to you, but generally speaking, that stuff's out the window. I'm going to give you a story because some of you guys are saying, but SoCal, check this out though. You don't understand. I'm union. Oh, hold up. Oh, my bad. You're union? Okay. Well, you're good then. They'll be loyal to you. Let me tell you this story. And I don't normally like to get into speaking about family and stuff like that, but you guys need to hear this. Somewhere around like 1997, my dad had a union job. He was driving a powder train. I don't know if you guys know what that means. A powder train is the 2-axle trucks that had a set of doubles on the back in their tankers and you haul cement, powdered cement. Now, I know a lot of you guys call that concrete you're walking on outside cement, but cement is an ingredient to make concrete. So all you people are saying, hey, look at all that cement. When you're talking about the sidewalk, that's not cement, that's concrete. But anyway, so he worked this union job driving a powder train instead of doubles. And this company has been around for like 30 or 40 years or better. And I remember 2 weeks before Christmas, everybody showed up. Now, it wasn't just the trucking part of it. They had a ready mix plant. You know, a ready mix plant where they make concrete, put them in mixers, and you go down the road and they pour it and make sidewalks. So they had two divisions. They had the batch plant, and they had the which is the ready mix, and then they had the transport company that hauled the cement in. I remember 2 weeks before Christmas, they all showed up to find out they're out of business. They're out of business. The owners, they sucked the company dry with their own greed. So they were out of business. And so it was 2 weeks before Christmas, and my dad was out of a job. And he was like, don't worry. Just like you guys would say, don't worry. The union's got our back. Don't worry. Because we're a union, right? Well, they owed my dad 4 weeks of vacation pay. They owed him 2 weeks like sick pay. Remember, he was in a really, really good union. And it's not these unions where you get a 401k retirement. He actually had a real retirement that they messed up, where he was trying to get what they call a Peer 80, which is they add your years and your age. When it hits 80, you get to retire with a full ride. Full ride. Medical, the whole situation. Which, because of that, he doesn't get that. So the union fought and fought and fought, but how's a union going to fight a company that goes bankrupt? The craziest thing is all the creditors that they owed money to kind of got paid but not. And I'm going to explain what happened with that. Some lawyer outfit company, they had an auction at their yard, and they auctioned off everything in the company. And me and my dad went there and watched it. It was like going to a funeral. We watched this truck get sold, the trailers, the ready mix stuff, the property. Robertson's actually bought the property, and I'll tell you the location. It's Raymer and Ethel in North Hollywood, right on the corner. And the whole thing got auctioned. The whole thing. They had pump trucks. They had everything. Everything got auctioned. And that's when I think they paid my dad like a week. With that company, he got paid every 2 weeks. I think he ended up getting a week worth of a paycheck when it's all said and done. But the other week that he worked his ass off, he didn't get paid for that. His sick days, nope. His vacation, which was already owed to him to go on vacation, but he didn't do it yet, nope, didn't get that either. So just because you have a union job, don't think you're safe. Don't think you're all right. And the unions these days, they're not like the unions back when my dad had a union job. These unions these days are different. I might do a video on unions because with my history and on my resume, I got to deal with the unions a lot when I was a supervisor. I used to be a supervisor of a company. But we'll get to that another time. Loyalty. That was in 1997. And these days, with these companies, they're not owned by mom and pops or brothers. I mean, you might run into some of them that are like that, but generally speaking, you know, they're huge, they're big corporations that don't know who you are, don't care who you are. And if they need to go bankrupt, they will. If they need to cut employees, they will. If they need to cut hours, there's just no loyalty at all there, guys. So I don't want you guys sticking it out when you guys have opportunities to better your life and better yourself. Yeah, I would, but you know, I've been here for 10 years and you know, they treat me good, and you're passing up a good opportunity. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. They get an opportunity, you're down the road. Look at all these trucking companies that went out of business. Drivers were stuck, fuel cards were turned off. Do you think they cared? They didn't care. Matter of fact, they had the crazy look on their face and was shocked just as much as my dad was when he showed up to work and found out the gates were locked up and there was no more job. Think about that. They want you to give a 2-week notice when you quit, but when they decide to go bankrupt, or when they decide to say that's it, you have moments notice. I mean, why couldn't they give those guys like a week notice? Hey guys, February 1st, that's it for us, so make sure you bring the trucks in by then, put them in the yard, we'll have your last paycheck. I mean, what happened to the rights where if you got fired, I'm going to speak on California because I don't know your guys' states, but in California, if you fire somebody, you got to give them a paycheck in 24 hours, right? Well, if a company goes bankrupt, doesn't that mean you're fired? I mean, because they're bankrupt, right? Doesn't that mean you get a check in 24 hours? Maybe there's different guidelines to that. I don't know. But I just don't want you guys passing up great opportunities because you guys are the loyal ones, even though you don't realize these companies are not loyal to you. When these companies get a great opportunity, all companies, look at these companies buying each other out. Companies are sitting back buying each other out. Big companies buying each other out. So what happens if you put 15 years in with, I don't know, AT&T, let's say, and now I'm just making this up because this will never happen, but just for the storyline, you work for AT&T for 15 years, you're happy as hell, and then Verizon buys them out. There's not going to be no loyalty there. First thing they're going to do is downsize, fire people, do all kinds of crazy shit. And here you passed up a lot of great opportunities trying to be loyal. If you guys have a regular job, working for somebody, still have a business mindset. Still protect yourself as a person. Because the only person that's going to look out for you is you. It's enough said. This video's been long enough. Man, it's 11, 12 minutes long. So just understand that. The only person that's going to be looking out for you is you. If you can come up, if a great opportunity shows up, really think hard about it. Really think hard. I know we're raised to be loyal to where we work. I understand. I get it. But just understand, normally what you give, you receive. But that's not this case these days with these jobs. So enough said. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's more to come. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share this out because people need to hear this. I'll see you guys on the next video.